Hello everyone, I'm Joanne. Welcome to my craft room. I am an affiliate for Spellbinders and other companies. There are links below for you to click on. When you do that and place an order, I do receive a small commission. That's at no cost to you, and thank you so much for supporting my YouTube channel. Today, we're not going to make a card today. We're just going to play a little bit. I want to use the Buffalo Plaid and do some foiling. Remember, our BetterPress plates will foil. They will not, the foil plates, the hot foil plates will not BetterPress, okay? But the BetterPress can BetterPress and foil. I just absolutely love that. And I wanted to show you a couple of things that I've done here. So yesterday I was playing just a little bit, and I did this, and this one with the Buffalo Plaid got a little bit of a fingerprint right here. And I want to tell you why. And then look at this, okay? I negative foiled it right here. But this is because my plate had some of the oil on it from either one of these cleaners, okay? From the Extreme Clean from LDRS or the Archival Ink Cleaner from Ranger. It had a little bit of oil on it, and then this is what happened, okay? But right here, I can put a sentiment here. So I will use this. This one I'll cut off and probably put on the bottom of a card or something like that, you know, to use, you know, just as like an embellishment or a landing spot or something like that. So I just wanted to tell you that before you use these to glimmer, if you've used those cleaners, which you probably have, go ahead, and I had to spray some alcohol to get it off of the plate and my fingers too. Okay, so I just wanted to show you that. These I've done in magenta. Today, I want to use my very favorite color. This is Moondust, and I just absolutely love Moondust. I love this blue. It's so pretty. I'm using a quick trim here. I like to use the quick trim. You don't have to. You could use a scissor or your trimmer, whatever that you have. But I like to use this little jewel right here. Is it a must? No, absolutely not. It just helps me to save my foil, actually. Okay, so right here, okay. There we go. And now my machine is ready, but I want to use this as, I want to do a hinge, okay? So I'm going to take the plate, and then it would be the pretty side of the foil to the pretty side of the plate, okay? But I'm going to go ahead and put my paper here first. Okay. Always remember when you foil, it's pretty to pretty. Let me get a piece of Best Ever Craft tape. But what I'm going to do with this also, though, is stick it on my hand to get a lot of the sticky off. Hopefully I won't tear the paper. Sometimes that does happen, though. So I'm going to hinge this right here. And attempt to get this as straight as I can, right? Just like that, all right? Now the plate is oversized, which is really nice, so that, you know, you can look to see if you have it squared up, which is great. Okay, now I'm going to flip this back. And remember, the pretty side of the plate to the pretty side of the foil. We're actually pressing the foil into the paper. And I'm going to put this down just like that. And hopefully we have remained in good shape there, right? Okay, now I'm going to place this on my Glimmer. Let me get my plates. Where did I put those? I was playing with this yesterday. Yay. Okay. So the thin shim and then the spacer pad. The thin shim does have a bit of a heat protectant in it. And I say that all the time because I learned that on Spellbinders has a boot camp for Glimmer. So if you purchase the Glimmer machine, you'll want to go ahead and watch that. And sometimes if you need to just refer back to it, I think it's a great tool. And then we're going to do the negative of this also, because I think that's just so much fun. And then I want to BetterPress it also, because I saw somebody BetterPress with the mat that comes with your Spellbinders. I wanted to show this to you. This is the E mat, and it's flexible. It's like a rubbery mat, and I was doing my BetterPress with this mat. But I want to show you a couple of things. Okay, this is ready. Okay, so I'm just gonna make, you know, some background, I guess, today. So let's go ahead and roll this through. I roll through slowly. When I have a plate like this, I don't roll it back. Everybody's machine is different. Okay, the pressure of your machine is different. Sometimes you need to use a shim, sometimes not. I don't, but you'll learn your machine. I'm going to redock. Let's move this to the side. And let's see what we get here. Bring that over to my, there we go. Let's see how we did with our tape. You know, because this might tear the paper still, because it does get hot. But it'll be on the back side. Yeah, it did a little bit. I have to be honest. I'm always honest with you guys. See, it does tear the paper, but it's on the back side. Okay, let's peel it off. Oh my goodness. My favorite color. I love that. A little underfoiling here, but that's okay because I'll probably cut it back. Look at how gorgeous that buffalo plaid is. So now I have my Moondust and my Magenta. Isn't that so much fun? I think I want to add my BetterPress balloons, my Happy Hooray balloons to this, so that might be an upcoming video this week. Okay, so now let's go ahead and bring in the solid plate. Now, I got this from Pink Fresh Studio a long time ago. It stays sold out on the scrapbook.com website. I put the rectangle solid plate for Spellbinders up for you guys. So again, the pretty side, pretty to pretty, pretty to pretty. That's the way I always remember this. Pretty to pretty, and then your paper, because it's pressing the foil up into the paper. And I'm going to line this up the best we can, just like that. And I'll put my timer, thin shim spacer pad, just like that. Okay. And we'll see how we go here. And let me bring in the platinum again. This times out like about 60 seconds, I think it is. That's getting nice and cool. I need this to get nice and cool because we're going to BetterPress in just a few minutes. The other thing I wanted to show you while that is timing, I made this card on camera the other day, and I had used some inline tape to tape it to the Glimmer paper. Well, it did not stick too well, so today when I pulled this out, because I want to show you this BetterPress here, I had to use some liquid glue to reattach it. So I wanted to tell you that. Now also, look at this BetterPress, and you can see it's pressed in. It's really pretty. I used the Thunder with that nice gray. Oh, it's almost looked like a flannel, right? But I love pink and gray together. It came out so pretty. I love this card. It came out really nice. But we're going to talk about this in just a minute. Okay, we're good. So I'm going to roll this through. Now I have a solid plate underneath. When I have my solid plate, I go back and forth a few times because it's solid. I don't have to worry about things shifting or anything like that. And I want to make sure that all of my foil transfers. Just like that. There we go. Okay. Oh my goodness, look at this. Oh, it came out nice. Let's see, let me pick it up. Okay. Let's move this to here. That's heavy. It comes with a magnet, the system does, but it's very difficult to pick up these large plates. I just dump them off. Okay, let me move this out of the way. There, let's unplug this while that cools off just a second. Okay, and I'll move this out of the way. Okay. Ouch, that is hot. Let's get that going. All right, now let's take a peek. And here's the negative foil. Oh my goodness, I love it. Look at that. And now you don't waste any foil, right? So like I said, the rectangle plate from Spellbinders is below. Now I will trim this back, or I might cut a shape out of it. You know, something like this is the hexagon. I could do an arch, circles, squares, anything, absolutely anything. So look at these. This is the first one that we did. Let's put it this way. And that's the regular foil way. And then this is the negative foil. And I absolutely love them both. I just think they're fun. And like I said, this, be careful. Clean your plates even after you clean them with the cleaners, okay? After you BetterPress, if you're going to foil. I wanted to show this to you because it just had a little bit of that oil on it. And yeah, right on here it went. So that's what happens there. But look at that, magenta and moondust. Really, really pretty. Really pretty. Fantastic backgrounds. You know what else I did? Let me show you yesterday. Oh, I might do it too. Well, I'd have to plug that back in. But, well, here is, look at these sentiments. This is from, let me get that. Where did I put that? Right here. Huh. The Cheers to You sentiments. I did the same thing. I did the foiling right here. Look at how pretty that is. And then I did the negative foil right there. I just loved it. And that's out of the magenta. Boy, that would be nice in the blue, right? In the, should we just do it? Why not? We're not doing anything, right? Well, I do have to mow, so. But I'm waiting for the grass to dry, so I thought I'd get in here and just kind of have fun. Let's go ahead and plug this back in, because I really would love that in the moondust. So let's plug that back in, and let's get these guys out. And this has a die with it. I love the banner dies. Oh, and I had a piece of paper. I have to show this to you. I had a piece of paper that was a boo-boo set, okay? But it was kind of off on one side. So I cut it out with the banner, and then I just squared up the one side so that, you know, you could put this, like, if you're doing a card, you could put it right to the edge if you wanted to, and then have your banner sticking out like that. So, you know, I use my boo-boos as much, I guess, as I use, you know, anything really else. So these are the stack and storage from scrapbook.com, and I use them like crazy. I keep my tools in the top. Here I have sentiments. Here I have sentiments. Oh, and then I did wax seals the other day. I did some of these hellos right here, and I did the sunflower, just really cute. And I have some other wax seals coming for next month. I'm already getting ready for May. I can't believe it. So here we go. Okay, now let's go ahead and trim a little bit of this right here. Whoops. Now see, the tape might pull that. No, it didn't. I got lucky. It might pull some of that foil off. We're good to go there. Here we go. And I'm just going to place this right here. Give that a slice. Just like that. Okay. Now I'm going to turn it. And I'm really basically going to cut this in half for this. Just like that. So let's move that over. Right about there. Okay. And then there's that cut. And then here, I don't want to overfoil, so I'm going to cut this off. I'll use that little piece for a sentiment. You know, just one single one. So see how the quick trim really does help to save your foil. There we go. I'll put that there. Let me put this in my little bucket. And Let me get out. I'm going to cut some hammermill right here. Just off camera. Just a second there. Okay. So I'm cutting some hammermill cardstock. That's what I like to use for my foiling. I seem to have good results with that. Of course, Spellbinders does make a paper, but for that. But Jennifer McGuire got me started on hammermill, and so I get that from Amazon. I'm just going to slice this in half. Now, we're ready. Let's just go ahead and place that. Take our foil over top, just like that. Okay, and our paper. This I'm not going to hinge. Hopefully I cut that foil. Is that foil big enough? Maybe not. For our banners, oh, see, a boo-boo. I did a boo-boo. I absolutely did a boo-boo. Okay, wait a minute. We don't want that. Because I definitely did a boo-boo. See what I'm saying? You have to make sure that this cuts the entire width of that plate so that you have foil on either side. So let me just cut another piece. No big deal. We'll just leave that over there. No big deal. I'll put that in my little bin for my little scraps. Use them up all the time. And we'll just go like this. And hold on. Now, see, this will pick this up nicely. And I'll just slice that right there. Good. And now I'm going to place that back on there. But now what I'm going to do when I turn this, okay, I'm going to put this plate on here to make sure I have enough to cut it. And we only need one because we're doing the negative foil. I don't know why before I cut two. I don't know. Let's just have fun. Okay, so pretty side. Let me make sure this is wide enough. Yes, this is fine. Okay, pretty side to pretty side. And our paper. Oop. Let me scooch that just a bit. Now, if we leave this on too long, it does time out, okay? Which is a safety feature. There we go. Make sure. Come on, Joanne. There we go. All right. And back down again. Good. Hopefully that'll be okay. If not, we'll use what we get. All right. Now let me put these pieces in my little bucket. This is my abs. I love this color. Absolutely love it. Let me move this aside. I'm trying to keep everything in camera so you can see it. We'll bring our silicone mat back in. And the platinum. But you know, if you have these things already completed, then you could just go ahead and do your card. You know, and you already have sentiments. You just pick it out. You know, so maybe you're not too creative on a day. That was me yesterday. Not too creative on making a card. But I wanted to craft so bad. And so that's what I did. I was like, oh, I'll just make some sentiments. Why not? Okay, let's see where we get with this. See, now that lifts that up quite nicely. Here we go. Oh, that came out nice. Wow. Wow. I love it. Okay, let me get my solid plate. Let's do that. Put that on here. Redock. Okay, pretty side to pretty side. pretty to pretty. And our paper. Just like that. And our shims. And now I'll say this. Some people put their shims on right away, some don't. It doesn't matter. Honest to goodness, it does not matter. I've realized that. It just does not matter. You're good to go. Let's go ahead and cut these out. Let's do that. So, let's do this. And let me get my sandwich for my cutting. Okay, right there. And this. And then here. And look at that. You know, even though it's askew a little bit, it doesn't matter because when you put the die up here, it's going to straighten everything up. Oh, the other thing I want to tell you, remember? The small one right here is the you did it. Don't, you know, you can look at it and be like, oh yeah, that fits. But then the cheers to you does not fit, okay? So the small one is where the you did it goes. There we go. And I love these sentiments. They're really great. I'm just going to roll it back. Not that it doesn't need it. I'm just trying not to knock a bunch of stuff down over there. Okay, let's see. Here we go. Look at this. Happy birthday. You did it. It's your day. Make a wish from all of us. Cheers to you. You're the best. Isn't that wonderful? Aren't they pretty? They're so pretty. Okay, now I'm going to put them in my tray. So now I have magenta and my moondust. And then I have some BetterPress in black. Wonderful. Okay, here we go. We're ready here. Let's undock. Put this through. And again, my plate slipped. We're still good. Okay. This is the solid plate. I don't really go so slow with this one. And I run it back and forth. But this is, like I say, this is my machine. And I've learned it. It took me a little bit. It will always take you a little bit to learn it. Even with the BetterPress system. It'll take you a little bit to learn it. Here we go. Let me dump this off. Okay. Now here we go. Oh my goodness. Isn't that lovely? And look, no waste. Ha! I love it. Okay, now we'll unplug this. I couldn't help it. I had to do it with you. Okay, here we go. Let's bring this back in. Cutting plates. It's easy to switch everything out. You know, you're watching me in real time do this. Very easy to switch things up and out and, you know, use all of your equipment. So I have the Glimmer and the BetterPress system. Now I'll just roll this through one time because I'm not going to hit anything on the other side. And let's bring my little tray in here. I'll just dump them right in here. Happy birthday. Oh, look at that. See, now it's the white on top of the foil. Where's my other one? Here's my happy birthday with the foil on top of the white. Isn't that wonderful? Great way to absolutely use your entire product. You couldn't ask for any better. Just could not. I love that. So I have a nice tray of sentiments there. Okay, now let's move this out of the way. You know me, I don't edit, so here we go. Let's get this out of the way. And put this away. Okay, all right, now let's bring the BetterPress in. Here we go. And I'll move these out of the way. Good. And we're going to go ahead and put our plate right here. Now again, this is an oversized plate. Just make sure that, like on your grid, that it's lined up, okay? Just on the grids, that it's lined up so you know it's straight. We're going to get a piece of paper here. I swear I had, here, no, that's not it. Where are we? If not, we'll cut one. Okay, let's cut it. I must have it around here somewhere. But I'll just slice this one up really quick. We'll do 5.5 by 4 1/4 for the entire front of the card. And let's go ahead and let's use, I want to use Wild Berry. Okay, Wild Berry. Again, we're using the Buffalo Plaid, but no, wait a minute. I don't want a BetterPress. Hold on. I'm not BetterPressing this. I wanted to show you. Hold on. That's what it was. I saw somebody do this and I was like, wait a minute. I love the press on this. I want to use my Spellbinders, okay? I want to use my Platinum. So, on the Platinum, we have a how to emboss and cut a shape. That's what we want to use. So we want A and B. We want our cutting plate. Okay, we want to use this this sandwich right here, A, B, and we want to put our BetterPress, then our paper, and then E and D. Okay, so E and D. Our E, which is the rubber mat, and then the D that we use most of the time for the 3D embossing folders. So it's E and D, all right? But this is the way I was doing it before. Oh, I want to get a piece of computer paper. Hang on. Yeah. Just a piece of scrap paper because I'm going to ink, okay? So I'm just going to put this here. And we're going to use the Wild Berry. But I just grabbed that BetterPress system, didn't I? I was like, yep, we're going to BetterPress. See, that's how you get to this. The systems, right? It's like, we're just going to do this. I just want to see this. I mean, it might not come out, you know? But I saw somebody do it. And I was like, wait a minute. I got to show my friends, my crafty friends that watch me. I appreciate you. And any newcomers, I appreciate it. So appreciate everyone watching my videos and commenting and giving me advice. I love when you guys give me advice. I take your advice. I promise you I do. You see that I do. You know, I'm no professional. I'm just a person that mows the yard and, you know, cleans the house and loves her craft room and loves Spellbinder products. And I was thrilled that Yana reached out to me and asked if I would do a little bit of this for Spellbinders. And of course I said yes. You know, some people wouldn't want to do this. They would, you know, they just want to buy the product, have fun at home. I don't blame them. You know, there's a lot of work that goes into posting the links and doing all of that and keeping up with everything. So, there we go. Okay. All right, now, let's go ahead and get our paper here. I'm just using some watercolor paper. Okay, I'm going to kind of square that up. And I'm going to place this. Now, you be careful. Don't smudge it. It would look cute askew, though, too, right? I'm going to put that right there. Okay. And I'm going to place my E-mat. The way that I found the best way to do this is start at the top and let it fall into place. And then I'll put my D on top. Okay. I'm going to move that to the side. Let's see how we go on this. I've got my sandwich. Hopefully, you know, the problem with this is the shifting. If there's shifting, see with the BetterPress, there is a magnet. So now we're going to go through, we're going to roll through. Here we go. Okay. Let's see what we get. I don't know. I've not done this. It's the first time I've done it with you guys with this. Oh my. Okay, well, not too much ink transferred, I'll say that. But, look at the indentation. Okay, look at how raised the squares are. To where on this card, yes, there's indentation, but the squares are not as raised as what they are here. So, with that being said, if you want it really puffy, you might, if you have a Platinum 6, you might want to try this, but add more ink. No big deal on that. But do you see that on the back? That's amazing. I had also done a video with using this paper right here. This was the double weight cotton card panels, which, let me tell you, you cannot die cut. Okay, so these are good for a background, but I've tried to die cut it, forget about it. So it's too thick, but I'm really getting a really nice raised area here. Now, of course, I can go back in and, you know, maybe play with some ink through here, maybe watercolor if I wanted to. I could also ink smush. That would be fun, right? On this, and then use it as a background. I could also use it like this as a background, just a lighter pink, you know? Let me move this aside. So we could use the lighter pink. I just have some of these already better pressed from the, what is that, the leaves. I was playing with the tropical leaves. I love this leaf. I love this leaf. Is like my favorite leaf. I want to do this and then do Believe in Yourself. I just love it. I just love this leaf. There's something about this leaf that I love. So, you know, so I did these guys right here. And, you know, maybe not too much matching with the pink. I was just having fun. Again, I wasn't too creative. Just, oh, that doesn't look too bad right there, right? You know, and then just do Believe in Yourself. There's a card. Easy peasy. Because this has a stamp set with it. I can't put my hands on that. I can't put my hands on it just yet, but it's behind me somewhere. But yeah, it has a wonderful stamp set with it. So, but I just wanted to try it with that E-plate, and I really love the indentation of this. You know, and really, you could use your plate with no ink at all, and just, and then after you do it, you might watercolor it or color it or something like that. So just many possibilities with that, I think, are fantastic. Now, while we're at it, because, you know, we're never done, let's go ahead and clean this. I want to show you with the LDRS cleaner. I'm not an affiliate. I'll link their website, and if you wanted to, and use a code Melanie15, you get 15% off of your order. So if you like LDRS products, you might want to put in a little order with them. But again, before I use this to foil, I will want to hit it with a little alcohol to get this oil cleaner off of it. Both cleaners are oily, but I happen to like this one the best, I have to say. It does a really great job. Not that the other one does a bad job. It does a really good job, both of them, but this one seems to get more of that ink off. So just a little informational video today, and just playing, watch this, playing in the craft room. Look at that. That's amazing. Really. Really, really nice. Now, just to get it, because even my fingers have oil on it, okay? I'm just going to hit it with a little alcohol. And just get that oil residue off of it and off of the back, because it does, I promise you, you saw it, it transfers. So here we go. All right, just a little bit of an informational video today with using our hot foil system. I just love these. Came out wonderful. And watch it with the with the oil on your hands, right? And using our hot foil system with some wonderful sentiments. I appreciate everyone watching. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time.